balls. Who's attacking us now? That lad. It's actually quite healthy. I was expecting him to just go down in a hit because of the way that he was just... the way that he's basically a turret. But no. And this lad too. Jesus Christ. Oh no, it's the one above who was doing that. They shouldn't be firing off spells that fast, surely. I feel that one should be given at least a moment to respond to those spells. But one was not on that occasion. So be it. There was another thing in here, wasn't there? It was up the stairs. Ah, yeah, it was up here, and then we crossed the rooftop to get back on track. And it was a Somber 5, okay. Seems almost random, the placement of smithing stones in this DLC. You just get a 1 here, a 5 there, a 2 there, a 9 over here. And it's like, why? Why have you not organised them in some sort of fashion? Is it just because the whole DLC at this point is endgame, so it doesn't really matter where you put them? Oh my god, this lad respawns? I felt sure he was some sort of like mini-boss. Yeah, well, at least we got the right spell from this time. But seriously, how is that guy a respawner? This place, which means our turret up here is probably going to respawn as well. Fuck off. And then the one up top we can't even get to really until we've dealt with the lad in front of him. Fuck you. Look, they're just so fast. It's like you've got no chance to get off a heal or anything. Well, he can't see us at least. His knobhead friend can. But sod them both is what I say. Oops. And then I just fire off a spell in anger for no real reason. Chantry 17. Spirit Ash 7. We're improving. I'm also going to knock off Glintstone Nails and Fleeting Microcosm. Because Glintstone Nails just seems like a worse rock sling. And Microcosm is more for AoE situations, I feel. And yeah, that's not us. Frick. There was nothing else up the stairs, was there? No precious treasures? No. So we're out on the rooftops. And advancing. Are we in Gravebird territory now? Yeah, we are. Could potentially be worse. Depends on the range of that. Oh yeah, the range is fine. Yeah, good. Now, you should be okay to take a couple of blades. Excellent. Then what treasures does your little room hold? Oh, it's you. That flight of stairs. We could jump off to get to it. Is that the correct way to get to it? More spirit ash. I don't remember jumping off to get to this flight of stairs before, but I seem to recall getting to it, so maybe we did, maybe we didn't. No, I'm pretty sure we came down this ladder last time rather than up. So maybe we've just taken a shortcut? That would be nice. Oh, it's that brick. Can we evade him? I seem to recall they're pretty sharp with their hearing. So I'm going to guess no. Where's he gone? Oh, he's over there now. Can we cast from here and hit him? No, it kind of got his attention. But it didn't seem to connect. Is he going to move? Should we turn to a moon? That's got range. Good. So that is definitely the smart way to come up here. Must remember that. Gonna assume I didn't miss anything by coming up the smart way. We're going to get back into safety. May as well take a blue flask. Because we don't have much in the way of magic right now. Is that going to reach? Yeah, good. Nice. Oh no, Curse Blade. I hate these things. I don't hate them. I just get wrecked by them. Haha! Love doing that. Just fooling the enemy into thinking that I'm just a spell slinger. And then before you know it, wabam, here comes the blade. So I'm going to go ahead and drink our Twiggy. We haven't quite got enough magics cast again, so let's try a jump attack. And then of course, yep, there we go. We tried a jump attack, missed, got bodied. How far back are we going now? I should have drunk a blue as well whilst I was up there, but I just was being greedy with it. I was like, I might need it later. This prick can just get stabbed again just because he's the worst. Now, is it possible to outrun the Gravebirds? We've just spent most of our runes. Hup. And is it worth outrunning the Gravebirds? No, it's not even possible because that one just blocks your path. Okay, lesson learned. As is Elden Ring tradition, some of the most annoying sections of the game have birds in them. How did you get that off when I was flinging spells in your eyes? Prick. It is pretty easy for Cherry to kill this one, thanks to her mastery of moon magic. But the same might not be said for everyone else, so... let's go. He's on to us. But can he come in here? I do hope not. Right, those knobheads though. Cool. Right. This time, we should be able to best this lad. I could, again, try and just run past the bugger. But I could also... let's see. So he's going to do a tornado attack. Which won't stop coming. Why are you not in range? Not bad. He wants me to get closer so that he can then... well, so I can use up all of my magic for a start. Have a moon. Is that going to get your attention? Apparently not. Now he's on the go. There we go. Job done. Get dead. You awful bugger. I do hope the next sight of grace is just up here, but just in case, I'm going to drink a blue. Which is what I should have done last time. What say you? Nothing of any use whatsoever. Standard Elden Ring message. Here we go. Thank you. So yeah, potentially that guy can just be run past. Another fragment. Don't think we've got enough for level 18? No. Aha. Hello, friend. She doesn't seem that pleased to see us, despite the fact that we helped her with all of her quests and killed Hornsent and Ansbach. There won't be any Ansbach to help us in this fight. Let's see how it's going to fog up, isn't it? Yeah. Are there any summons around to help us, or is it just us and Yosh? Oh, there we go. Who are you? Double Reduvia. Sanguine Noble Natan. Okay, you can come along. And that seems to be it for Cherry's list of allies. Now, Glintblade Trio is probably the best bet. Come on, Yosh.
Don't you dare approach Miquella the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow.
Our ally singular. Very well. It's Freya. Wait, don't throw shits at me, you wretch. Now, where's our sanguine noble friend?
You were fine.
Get wrecked. Now. There we go, Natan's finally coming into the action. Dane's doing a lot of rolling. Oh, he got a heal off. Son of a bitch. Yeah, Dane's probably the one we want out first. Ah, piss, he got it hit. We were doing so well. We were no hitting that. And now we're trying to get fancy and we're just getting wrecked. Yeah, if Dane wasn't rolling so much, that would have been more straightforward. The Leder doesn't seem as interested in rolling, which is nice. But she's also wrecked our companion. No. Oh, piss. I just drank a blue. Am I out of blue? Is that what's happening here? Shit, I'm out of blue. Well, yep. Alright, let's do that again. That worked. Stab, stab. That's stamina though. Go on, Yosh. You distract. And then we'll both stab. Yay! Good job, Yosh. Weird little wretch. Look at his ugly little face. We've still got 3 characters that need to deal with this lad. And I feel like Wes may as well, because it might be the case that Wes just finishes earlier than everyone else, as he did in the base game, because he's not had a lot of trouble against a lot of bosses. You just can't go wrong with a big greatsword. Now, can we please summon our friend? Yeah, we can. Cool. So let's see how this fight goes this time. Well, I knew the horse was coming, but I expected it to be coming earlier. Such a cool design. Yeah. Nope. Flinging its little blade around. Very well. Have some of that. You wretch. And get crit. It's probably over for you, chummer. There we go. Jolly good. Another remembrance. I don't think I'm going to bother going through Tiolia's quest. Even if I can at this point, it might be too late for that. Now that we've fought Leder and her allies. But yeah, if I do any of that and just die 4 or 5 times, that'll just be an off-camera job. Because, yeah. But let's see what's going on down here right now. Just a cookbook. No sign of our lad. Maybe he's still out and about somewhere. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just disappeared altogether. Because he's not at his old site, Grace. He does move south at some point if you advance the plot enough, and eventually I think he finds his way into the fissure by himself. But it seems like we may have just gone too far. And he's just gone. Unless maybe we do have to die once to Centrina. We can try one. No sign of him. One supposes then that he is not actually ever going to show up down here and he's just disappeared from Wes's game. But that's fine. Now, who else is on the list that needs to be murked? There's Shadow Tree Avatar, I think. There's Gaius. Yeah, is there Gaius, or have we bested Gaius? No, we haven't, because we haven't got Sight Grace over there. And pretty much everyone else has bested Gaius, so maybe it's Wes's turn. I'm trying to mix things up, you see. Although there's a certain amount of variety in general, because of like different character archetypes fighting different bosses, I still don't want to have to fight the same boss like 3 or 4 times in a row. So that's why we're going for Gaius next, because no one else is going to have to fight him in this session. That was way too early on that dodge. And that was a miss. Wow. Oh, piss. Don't go for me. I'm weak and feeble. Go for my friend. Yeah, charge him. He can't be knocked down as easily as I can. And then gets crit. Oop, don't get crit then. You got knocked, but you didn't get crit. And now it's the chaotic phase. Where, yeah, there is a way of dodging all of that, but I always get it wrong. Stop pulling me around, you knob. Oh. Now. Yeah, that one's fine. Oops. That was a miss. But he's going down. Ornus is a beast. Have a moon slash. And get wrecked. Sweet. Where's his boss smashing continues apace? Am I better off putting points into strength than dex even though I'm hit the hard cap? That's a question, and we should probably answer it now. Just out of interest, sort of thing. So, let's have a look. Right armament, 827. If I put a point in strength, it goes up to 828. If I put a point in dex, it goes up to 828. So it's a mixed bag. Well, it's much of a muchness. What if I put points in vigour? I get a smidgen more health. Strength and dex aren't doing much for me. Smidgens of health? Maybe? Yeah, heck it. Let's raise vigour and get some more smidgens. What's the worst that can happen? Now, we don't need to fight Albinauric. So we'll just head up and grab our fragments. And then maybe we'll head to the Jagged Peak, because we do still have 3 cats that need to take down Bale, and it would be a good idea to get at least one of them to do it today. So what do those 5 fragments do for us? Is it just 1 more level? Yeah, because we're... Oh no, we still only need 3, so we should only need 1 more to get up to 18. But then I believe we'd need 4 and 4 to get up to 20. So realistically we're not going to get to 20, but that's fine. Oh, you haven't even fought the drakes yet. Very well. We'll just avoid all that lightning, because it's all a bit silly. Is that a knock? It is. Now where's your head? Over there. Oh, piss, and then of course we run into... we run into the double fire, because of course we do. This fight's terrible, but honestly, the single worst thing about this game is the single worst thing, and I'm not being dramatic here, literally the very worst thing about this game is when you get hit by a dragon's breath attack and then it hits you a second time before you can get up and defend yourself. Nothing else in this game compares to the frustration. Oh, this is our dragon. This is the one we're supposed to be killing. Ouch. I mean, I've never tried it this way before. I've never tried taking down our dragon rather than the target. But yeah, this is the trouble with fighting them both, is if they both breathe at the same time, then we could be up a creek with two dragons. And nobody wants to be there. But we've nearly got ours down, and the other one still lives. So that's fun. Cool. We've got our dragon down. Egon's gonna have a chuckle whilst we go and deal with this one.
Warrior true, if ever one there was. A fellow great warrior. Egon. Do you remember?
Oops.
Under your hand, how wonderful you were.
Whoop. Yeah, that old attack. It's kind of weird fighting a dragon without any music in the background. May as well use a couple of flasks because we're doing well, basically. Lovely. 2 for 1, Egon. You impressed? You better be. Is that another level's worth of rune? Just about. But we'll speak to Piteous Egon first and get his finger. Now we'll go and deal with whatever the name is of the lad that's up next. Some sort of ancient dragon with a proper Sax-based name, I think. But it's been a while since Lulu toppled that one, so I forget the details. Senesax. Come and meet my friend Ornis. Okay, that hit. Where you at? Oh, there you are. Hello. No, we should probably have a safety flask, just because we're doing alright at the moment on health, and I'd like it to stay that way. Oop. No, he's kind of a standy-up dragon, isn't he? Ah, piss. I had to try and guess the timing on that because I can't see the bugger. Oh. Heal. No. Yeah, lock-on is not your friend in this fight. Ankle stabbing is your friend. And panic rolling. What are you going to do? You're going to come slamming down? Or are you doing big flame attacks? You're over there. Very well. We will sneak on in. And poke at your ankle once more. Lovely. Another one shot for big wares.